Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 17 now of Ultimate Alchemy. And been doing a little bit of Thaumcrafty stuff off camera. I've been doing a lot of research. So I've unlocked more of the Thaumonomicon. Working on Golomancy right now, actually. And I got down here to Biothalmic Mines, and it's like, examine something brainy. So I need to make a zombie brain, right? Zombie brain's made in a crucible with magic tallow, cognitio, and examinus. Now, let's see. There's almost nothing for examinus here. That's it. 2 pages. One of which is, oh, zombie brains. Hooray, right? Those Smite books will work. Got a lot of other stuff on them, too. Ender bows work. That's the thing I could make. I would. I can't. The Will of Guthan. Brainer Jar, which I need brains to get. Monster spawners. Skeleton skulls have examinus, though. It's the amount. So, I have those on autocraft. Why not? We're gonna look at the brain again. I might need another skull because I think I might make 2 of these things at one go. 50 and 10. Okay. Well, bottles of enchanting have 20 cognitio on them. Skulls have mortis, spiritus, and examinus. Go ahead and get ourselves another skull here. We'll go ahead and make 2 of these. And then I need tallow. I have not made yet. Magic tallow. 1 zombie flesh, 1 ignis. Equals 1 tallow. Alright, well that's easy enough, right? Flesh, yeah. Go ahead and get 2 of those. We're gonna come over here. That's Victus. I got the low on ignis, huh? Alright, well. And can I have like a stack of quartz silvers, please? Alright, so we are looking at you going there. 2 tallows, quartz silvers. That'll clean up the remaining ignis and the potentia that was left over. And put our ignis in there. And I have lux. Okay, I need air eventually as well. So I can craft things because I'm currently out of air and ordo. Now we're going to go 2 of you, 2 of you, and it was the tallow, right? Yeah, and you too. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That did not work. Why did you not work? Oh, that's gonna be a mess. Yeah, I think actually I ran out of slivers and... Yep. There we go. Right. Okay, so how did this fail? What did I... Crucible. Tallow plus 50 cognito and examinus. Oh, because I didn't put enough. Dang it. Right, well, I ended up with a little bit more ignis, and I got some victus. Let's put all this stuff away, right? Alright, let's try this again. So skull times 2. I actually needed 5 bottles of enchanting. Not 2. That's where I goofed up at. And then I need 2 rotten flesh to make the tallow with. I'm going to need actually 2 of these ignis. There's our tallow now, okay. And I'm going to need more quartz slivers. Which I did make some more quartz off camera, so 700-ish now. Alright. So we're looking at 1, 2. 5 of you. There's our zombie brains. And there's all of our wonderful excess spiritus and mortis. But hey, we have zombie brains. Now I just need to toss you on the ground. Do a scan. And we should be good to go on Biothalmic Mines. Got a little bit of warp out of that one because, well, using a human brain for a test subject is not a great thing. This one, we also had to examine something brainy to get the brain in a jar. Just a way of storing experience. I don't think I really should have done that. But now we're out of Golomancy theories now. Alchemy, we've got mostly taken care of. Sanity soap is still a thing. I did learn how to make liquid death. But we need to get into things like warded jars now, which is really cheap, actually. Slabs, panes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a stack of slabs. And can I? No, I can't. I cannot shift click in, but I can do that. 54. Oh well. 54 jars. I must have only grabbed, like, I grabbed 6 stacks of glass. I needed to grab 7 stacks of the panes. Well, that's my bad. Alright, comparator can go away. B resonators can go in here. Using those for research, so. And honestly, 54 jars is probably going to be overkill, so. And this experiment is done, so. Probably get all this stuff cleaned up here. Shouldn't take really all that long. Shouldn't. But, you know. And that's what it is. But extra V crystals. Actually, that... Oh, you even spread. Cool. I will be making more of these and having them grow at random places around here. That I like the little tinkling noise. So. Just something to play with. But, hey, wow, it's getting dark. 5, 1, 2, 5. There we go. And say 30 for now, I think should work. Go get this this fire crystal out of here. Ignis. Alright. Hey, I've actually got a decent amount of crystals to craft with now. And I got some more Vitium, which is never a bad thing, honestly. Alright, so next though, we want to make this wonderful thing here. Mystical construct. I need 2 alchemical constructs and a crucible. If I can favorite out of here, but that's iron plates, that is Ascension tubes, which is iron plate, a quicksilver and brass. Okay. These are the tubes plus the lever. Great wood plank, we've got access to now. Iron plates, we've got access to. Alright, so quicksilver, right? Give me like 2 of these for now, would you? That's probably going to take about that long. Okay, cool. And then we can just do that, right? Now, brass is in here. Grab 2 of you and turn you into nuggets as well. They're tubes, right? The Ascension tube? Yeah. So I'm going to need, like, double that in plates now. So shouldn't be a problem. Let's just be like, hey, back. Glass, plate. A quicksilver is on top, brass is on the bottom. Bunch of tubes. Give me some levers. 9 for now. Let's just make like 8. There we go. You can have that back now. And we needed... what? Eventually we're going to need these Ascension filters too. This, right? So great wood planks was in the middle. Alright, yeah. Cool, I got great wood planks. I've got 500 great wood logs just sitting chilling. And boom. Make like a bunch of these, honestly. And then this guy also needed what? Needs a crucible underneath it. So that would mean I need a cauldron. One of those. And do I have any stainless left? I do not. Okay. Well, easy enough fix, right? There you go. Get our bowl. Redstone was here. Weird how, like, the items behind are showing through the tooltip. How about we get some, perhaps like 4 mortis, we'll grab like 4 spiritus, and like 4 cognitio, because, well, oops. 1, 2, and 3, we'll make more salus. And we're going to put you, like, here, I think, for now, right? Nope. But, like, right, center it through this gap here. This will be the path to my infusion area. So I'm putting these in between so that it's not cluttered. But both my alchemy automation and my infusion altar can use the same jars. And then we will go salus. Go. Goes on top, and then whack it with some more salus. Oof. And here we go. So this thing is great if we have Essentia in here. So get that, I'm going to want a Thaumium Essentia smeltery. Now, we were doing Mana Steel, right? Get our Praecantatia. I think like 8, right? Dirt, and then 8 iron. You are full of wonderful stuff and goo, and I have slippers on me. Okay, cool. Hey, Thaumium, and clean up our extra metallum, if you would please, which got 40 of now. 40 more of. Yeah. 75 total metallum. Right. So, I need to make an Essentia smeltery. Just go ahead and go straight to the Thaumium, which it requires 2 brass plates, a chemical construct. Actually, I need 4 brass. And, alright, what happened? A natural hunger. Oh, really? That's the one you hit me with? That's a pain. I have to eat this stuff to get my hunger to go away. Actually, I don't think it affects me because my hunger bar is like full all the time anyway. One time it goes down is the red tint, everything's kind of weird though. When I take damage, which usually means only like a wither fight if you get unfortunately close. So I need Thaumium, or not Thaumium. I need brass. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I was going to do a half stack each of these, but this has got 5. It'll be what, 160, which would mean 80 quartz slivers. I am getting hungry. Okay, cool. Eat some of that now. Unnatural hunger 3, 2, 1. And now it's only a minute and a half long as well. Yeah. I don't think that's going to make a difference if I'm jumping or not. Yeah, let's just go do like 2 for now, and then that's easier to clean up. Am I actually going to get hungry enough anytime soon here? Oh, the red tint's not bad, actually. Alright, so... And then I have, like, what, 2 more brass in here? Very nice. I have compactor in here, which will, Hey, there we go. Turn those into plates, hopefully. Right? Yep. There we go. I did speed up my Interpol production because, yeah, the last episode's hijinks were a bit mean to my Interpol backlog. We're full now. Okay, cool. Finally, so we're actually building up Interpols now. We need an Interpol for atomic research, and yeah, it was a bit on the challenging side to actually get one to stay in the system long enough to be used. All right, so brass, right? That. Ninja smeltery is a crucible or cauldron. That's actually a crucible. Okay, furnace, and then cobblestone. When you give me that, we're going to do that and that there. Right. That again. So Essentia smeltery. Boom. Now, oh, and it requires thaumium plates. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. Smeltery, alchemical construct in the middle, though. Like so. Oh, I've got an iron golem wandering around now. Unlock Golemancy, I had to scan a golem. Go figure, right? And boom. Okay, so by the time I get back over there, check on the ceiling. The plates should definitely be done in the system. And Thaumium Essentia Smeltery. Awesome. One problem with this thing being centered now, I'm not sure exactly where I want to put this at. It needs to be within a certain range of the jars, right? Be up here, honestly. And dress it up a little bit. You know, in the future. Yeah, that could work. All right, now I need some alembics, though. So that is going to require Essentia filters, more brass, great wood planks. Bunch of that. Slippers, I got 14, okay. Need more quartz slippers here, because I'm going to need a decent amount of this. And 25 more Terra. I've got 8 alchemical brass now. So that was alembic, right? You know, it's one of those things I probably should have favorited this. So I need 2 brass plates per bucket. I need Essentia filters, which are made in a carpenter with Aqua Salus Mundus. This is so you can automate it, by the way. Or 2 gold and some silver wood. And let's see. It was silver wood, right? Because you can't automate this table without, well, doing some stuff and things, right? So I just need plates and buckets. Bunch of those. Let's turn these brass to plates then. Not exactly a very fly-friendly area. I mean, it's not terrible. Not great, not terrible. Kinda meh. I am going to need a good amount of arcane stone. So metallum, I had a lot of that. Got like half a stack here. Hey, arcane stone. Come on. There we go. I just put my great wood away. And then brass. Thank you. Limbic times 4. Sure, why not, right? And first things first. There we go. And because I can, I'm just going to do that. Because, well, there are improved Essentia distillation things, like the auxiliary slurry pump, which requires filter tube, which is all stuff we've made before now. Brass plates. Arcane bellows we haven't made yet. Just planks, leather, and iron. And yeah, 664 leather. Not bad. There we go. Arcane bellows. And iron plates, brass plates. Yeah. Brass though. Yeah, see, we're constantly out of brass, which is one of the reasons I'm doing this, honestly. That and the you know what? Not that. Brass plate, please. You just set this up on autocraft at this point. Because I'm making a lot of these, and it's not like I don't have slots to make or to add to that crafter, so. And 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the slurry pump is what we're working on, right? Auxiliary slurry. I am missing great wood and filtered essentia tubes. Okay, so I've got tubes. I need great wood. And there's some silver wood. Grab some gold. Bring up our slurry again, and like 4 of those, because we're going to need those later anyway. There is our auxiliary slurry pump, which this guy is going to go, yeah. And it's going to help process the slurry that this thing makes faster. Well, it'll kind of sort of faster, but we'll be able to get slurry into these limbics here. The other thing I want to make is 2 of these are the auxiliary venting port, which needs 2 each. I need another alchemical construct. So the auxiliary venting is going to require another one of these. 1, and what am I missing? Ah, 2 more brass plates. Of course. And so brass. Let's go ahead and put our jars in there too, I guess. I wonder if that compressor or the compactor is sped up all the way or not. So one venting port becomes two. And this will help reduce the amount of flux that this thing generates. And one of the reasons with two blocks is so I can automate this thing because you can put fuel into the bottom. All that wonderful stuff. Charcoal. Thank you. In you go, and then I can, well, the way it's sitting right now is I can break down any items I want and turn them into raw essentia. Now I want to get from here to there. Is going to need advanced essentia transport. I need filling and emptying essentia transfusers. Filling can take essentia from a pipe network other and transport it to jars. So filling will pull from here into there. Emptying will pull from here into there. Yeah. The naming is somewhat backwards for, yeah, for my personal preference, I guess you could say. Like filling should fill the machines attached to, emptying should pull from the machines attached to. It's the exact opposite. So we need alchemical constructs, dispensers. Oh, look, more brass. And I'm going to need 4 of these. And then I'm going to need 1 of these for now. And one thing I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and make 2 emptyings, I guess, just for the sake of symmetry. And now, how do I make a hungry chest? Because I did research it. It is a trapdoor and greatwood. Okay. Do I have any trapdoors? No. Can I get one? Sure. And boom. Hungry chest. That there. This thing will automatically output at this front port right here. And it'll spit it out. Hungry chest will pick it up. I don't know if you can hear the little munch sound it makes, but yeah, it does. All right, so yeah, definitely more brass now too. Crap. I lost count. Yep. I thought I threw one more flint in than I did. My bad. Wasted a V. Okay, let's get that started going. And yep, see, it's actually voiding out excess flux because there's a little bit left over stuff in there. That purple was. It's empty now, I guess. Can't empty it that way anyway. So that probably means there is 0 in there. I have not made the goggles yet, so not like I can just look at it and see what's in there. All right, so transfusers. An emptying one needs a hopper and alchemical construct. Which need essentia valves, which, oh hey. Why do you always manage to grab one before I can do it then? All right, so alchemical construct. Done. I'm going to need 2 of these, which is going to be more iron plates. Okay. And some hoppers, right? There they are. I was going to say, I thought I had some here. And I'm short on brass. All right. Let's see how many of these I can make. 3. Short on brass, short on brass. And aqua. Literally one brass short. Of course I am. Let's get some of this other stuff out of here for now. And yeah, I don't need the gold or the silver wood. There's our brass plate. Pick up those slivers out of there. And filling Essentia transfuser can go there. So the emptying ones will go here and here. Our fillings can go 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. You've got stuff and things in you. And it's starting to send Essentia out to the jars. And if it's kind of smart at how it sorts things. Since there's already Terra here, it'll just, push all Terra to here until it fills up. Then it'll move on to another jar. All right, so then if I go through and be like, hey, can I get like 4 brass? There we go, and now it's moved on to the instrumentum, which will get its own little jar. I taught you how to make slime balls, right? Yeah, look at you. Cool. I want labels for my jars. Facades, okay. That's pretty cheap. Have a cheaper recipe for labels or something? Oh no, here it is. Yep. Slap a label on, and now that locks that jar to only be able to hold that type of Essentia. Go here. Iron ingot. Hey, we can choose alchemical brass ingots. And work. It should be pulling instrumentum from here, but it did not. And theoretically, you're even closer. You confused? Is that what's going on? What happens? I just like the thing is watching you. Maybe it's time to stop. There? No. Okay. How about we just go like up this far? I guess. No. Okay, cancel that craft out. You can be that now. Emptying, drawing Essentia from jars within range and placing it within tubes or devices requiring Essentia. Yeah. You, being a jerk for some reason. Does it say in here what the range is? Within 16 blocks. Okay. Direction it is facing. I think you're within 16 blocks, okay? I really, really do. One thing you also can do, though, is you can directly hook the pipes up, but the pipes get to be annoying after a while. It's not even pulling its instrumentum out of there. You suddenly feel reluctant to break things. Mining fatigue 5. Yeah, I've got a lot of warp right now. Or 4. Yeah, Cancel that. Thank you. Oh yeah, see, I cannot break things. Yes, warp effects. They're freaking amazing is what they are. Okay, what the hell? It's pulling Essentia, but I have no... Are you just looping? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, it is. Look at that. It's just looping. Am I T-Gon? Okay, it is. Good. Right, okay, you stopped. Very good. Now if I come over here and be like, hey, you, make brass. Now it won't work. It's like, no. That's very odd. Because, yeah, this had no problems filling any of those up. Hmm. Oh, you even have Tenebrae on you. Look at you. Hmm. So, yeah, you're looking at Potentia and Ignis. I toss you into here. We should see Potentia and Ignis flow from here. There's our Potentia. Into these jars. And you're going to choose that one? Yep, there we go. Now Ignis is like, no, I want to go over here. Not a problem. You have a Salus left in here, right? Yeah. I just have to break and replace this thing. Bring it a little bit closer, though, too, I guess, while we're at it. Stay there. Be quite a bit closer, right? Oh, look, there's more potential coming in. And this is your, essentially, you've already smelted that needs to be processed. So. All right. Okay, that's your front. Hungry chest. Yeah, should have everything I need. So if I drop you into here, like, hey, you want that. Now if I just take and put you here, you gonna draw it all? No. How about like here? Nope. Okay. It was worth a try first to see if it would do the thing or not. That is really odd. Okay, let me get some zombie meat here. See if I can make some tallow instead. Maybe just the one recipe's not want to cooperate. Magic tallow? You can't tell me that A, that I can't see that jar, and B, it's not within range. Interesting. All right, I feel stupid. I actually was thinking about it while recording last segment. Like, do I need to have a heat source underneath it? I'm like, nah, I should be fine, right? Something else that needs a heat source. But, yeah, no. So I have to have a heat source underneath, so I made some Nitor. And let's put the brass away for now. Actually, I'm going to need my jars back. Yep. Because I've filled up all but one of these so far. I went through and started burning things down for their essentia. I also upgraded this to a void metal essentia, which I don't really have a good source of Vitium over there yet. Now, problem I'm going to run into, wow, second of the word so far, is my herba jar collectible. Also, I make goggles, so I can actually look to see how much is in there. These jars hold 250, and my herba's already at 222. Oh, hey, look at that. You chose that one over the top row for now. So, but hey, there's my Vitium now. And then we can go through. One thing I could do is drop in like a bunch of quartz slivers and then actually choose herba. And it'll start making herba crystals for me. That's a way to use this stuff up. Which is gonna pull a decent amount of herba out of there. There's other things I can use Essentia for in the future, like the Artifice, Lamps of Fertility. It requires Desiderium Essentia to function. Plus fertility, growth. Growth requires herba essentia. Fertility is for like breeding farm animals, which yeah, haven't quite gotten into yet. So Alchemy is actually getting a bit on the full side too. Alchemy, there's really not much I can do with it right off the bat. Let's see. Over here and be like, hey, I need a pan cast, please. Here. And then we're gonna grab some milk and I guess some protein soup. I think that's what was required, right? Yep, and it is now making egg yolk. And now we have eggs. Now eggs is what is it? I remember. Well, Bestia, that's for certain. Life is the other one, right? And I forgot what that is. It is Victus. Remember, it started with a V, but... Alright, so 75 Lithium. We are at 219 Herba. With 32 more Herba crystals here, which, honestly, whatever. But I should be able to make quite a few things from Thaumcraft now that require the Crucible. But this thing can now take its place. And this is automatable in the future, so I would just need several of these. Right, but yeah, like Alchemia, yeah, she's a little on the full side, but oh well. But things to do with eggs. Well, pumpkin pie. Sold, right? I can make extra cheese, I can make different cakes. In a time machine with a bucket of void vapors, though, I can make a dragon egg. Now, what else? What other things can I make out of this? Okay, so sap turns into amber, crystal clusters, which I've made a few of, the void seeds, which I'm currently doing, biomass to crude oil. Okay. Rune of Tragedy becomes a Rune of Comedy over time, and which I can then turn that into Vapor Levity, which there was probably something that use Vapor Levity for. I don't remember off the top of my head. But since Emma went to the trouble of actually producing or making a recipe for Vapor Levity, I'm guessing I'm going to need it for something. But Time Machine. Yeah. So let's go ahead and be like, hey, what's processing? Nope. Here we go. Crafting recipe. Time Machine. I'm going to need a few of them, especially since they're really slow. I may choose to double up on a few things. You go in there, and then we also need to know how to make machine blocks. This one is going to be Ore Dictionary because the marble. Now, speaking of which, did I ever teach you how to make marble? I did not. And this one here, diorite becomes marble in a furnace. So Redstone furnace. Marble. And then we will after you like so. And time machine, right? They already taught the system how to make wands. So start, done. Easy as can be. Now, I'm only gonna, I think, need one dragon egg for now. Well, no, probably a couple, honest. Down to it. Full power, have some eggs. And I need 2 buckets of void vapors, which is right here. You're full. Not anymore. So this thing should kick into life now. Start cooking up some void seeds. Okay, it's back to being full now. You are going to start producing. It's going to take an hour without speed upgrades, which I do not have on me. So, stack of those. Boom. Gonna knock it down to 12 minutes now. That's much more acceptable. And then I can just sit here and spam this for a bit. And minute and a half's passed already. So this thing is backstuffed with miniature void seeds. Which this one here is not, though. Interesting. Are you stacking up on my system? Yes you are. Good. Because I'm going to need some to make void metal with. So earlier I just grabbed some out of the magma crucible. Didn't even really think about where it would come from. And I made this thing. Which, I mean, honestly, it's not horrible. So not great. Let's go ahead and clear that out. And let's get some rotten flesh in here. We're going to turn you into tallow. Dude, it's like literally right there. You just worked. What the heck? You pulled it from Herbo, which was technically even farther away. What in the world is going on now? I mean, it's not like the fire went out, so... Alright, yeah, so there's still some kinks in the system, apparently. There, we'll throw some more Ignis out there, and hopefully you'll start seeing Ignis. Where's our Ignis going? But yeah, went in the jar without a problem. We got 195 Ignis in there, and this is like, I have no idea what you want, man. I can make leather with Bestia and air, but yep, nope, nothing. Cancel that out. Go to that. It is really odd. The Thaumatorium is now just like, yeah, no. Not a thing. Weird. What happens if I, like, say, hook you, and you up? Make some smoke show up for a second, some steam. Apparently the top is an input as well, so we don't need this funky little... Well, it had something inside of it, and it just released it as flux. There it goes. It somehow grabbed some other essentia it couldn't use, and it clogged the pipes up. I'm wondering if it had like half a craft of herba on each side, like 1 and 1, and stuck that way. That would make more sense, I guess. Hey, magic tallow, though. Alright, clear that out. Put one of you in there. And... yeah, more than enough there, and more than enough there, but you're stuck again. Like I said, the tubes are... yep, it had Ascension in there. A bit wonky. So we'll just hook these directly to it, because it looks like it's going to work. Right. Boom. Zombie brain. Awesome. Alright, I can use that to make things like sanity checkers. I can infuse it into the Fortress Helm, Dragon Head, Biophonic Mind, and Brain in a Jar. Right. So, okay, now it's working. Don't use tubes. Monkeys everything up. Who knew, right? The tubes are really bad. Honestly, they're not the greatest. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Got some stuff taken care of. What are you good for? Instrumentum? Sure, why not? I needed a pumpkin, so I'm packing around a wood wand for a while. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until next episode, signing out. Have fun.